Hey guys, DiabloManDan here. In today's video, I'll show you how I've been rapidly leveling my concentration alts from level 10 to 70 by taking advantage of the Earthen Exploration XP bonus through the Dystinct Earthen Skyriding add-on. You can download the add-on from CurseForge. I also have a link in the description below. Let's get into it. I've just started on Monopoly D, and he's the fourth alt I have created and leveled this way. The process has been getting faster for me every time I do it and get more used to it. I have been doing all the quests in the Earthen Starter Zone since they don't take that long and can get us to level 11 before leaving the intro area. You can skip doing the starting quests if you want, just run to the end and wait for someone to come along and open the door for you. Once you are out of the starting area, you can pick a route on the add-on. Since I'm Alliance, I've been picking the generic 10 to 70 route for Alliance. I believe the Horde routes are faster, so don't be afraid to try those out. Once you pick a route, it will tell you what you need to do first before going to the zone. We need to talk to Chromie, pick the mop timeline, turn in the quest at Stormwind Keep, and set our Hearthstone to the trade district before going to the Dalaran portal. Now that we are in Crystal Song Forest in Northrend, you can see the add-on uses TomTom waypoints to tell you where you need to fly to in order to discover the area. You can see how the TomTom waypoint automatically switches to the next area once you discover an area. One thing you must do to help speed you along is to force the game to check if the area has been discovered. You can do this by spamming your movement key when getting close to the waypoint. Some people do this by spamming W, but I do this by spamming my left click since I steer with my right click. Doing this lets you discover areas so much faster and will speed up the entire process. I tend to pretty much continuously click my left mouse button throughout the entire leveling process. The route guide will take you from zone to zone. Sometimes an area will get stuck. That's when the game doesn't register you discovering the area. When that happens, you'll just need to click on the next button on the add-on instead of wasting time trying to get it to register. Sometimes for caves, you'll need to almost fly into the entrance to get it to register. Once you get completed with an expansion, it'll tell you where to go next. We just finished up Northrend and hit level 32, almost 33. Now we need to Hearth to Stormwind, visit Chromie to set up the timeline to Legion, pick up the quest, turn it in to Recruiter Lee, and finally skip the intro scenario. Then you'll be off to the races again. Getting through Legion has us hit level 47. Since our Hearthstone isn't back up yet, I used the Dalaran Hearthstone and then took the portal to Stormwind. Talk to Chromie again and select the mop timeline and head to the Jade Forest. Once in the Jade Forest, click to complete the mop quest and you'll be off to the races again. If you get ported onto the airship, just head to the edge, mount up and take off. No need to do the quest it wants you to do. As you can see here, I can't get the village to register, so I have to click on the next button to head to the next waypoint. I can't remember exactly what happened here, but I had to stop and log out for a bit. One of the bad parts of the add-on is when you log out, it resets where you are in the route guide. So once you log back in, you'll have to skip segments until you get to the one that you were on, and then click on the entry that you were on to resume where you left off. Now we are done with MOP and level 63. The route picks up back in Zandalar and BFA, but for Alliance it takes doing some intro quests in order to get over to Zandalar, which slows it down a bit. We have to Hearth back to Stormwind, talk to Chromie, and set the timeline to BFA. Head to meet Magni Bronzebeard and Silithus. I took the Caverns of Time portal and flew over from there. Go through the quest to get the Heart of Azeroth and then head back to Stormwind. Once again, I had to use my Dalaran Hearthstone and port to Stormwind that way. Head to the Stormwind Keep and listen to the parts of the plan until the quest is complete. Turn it in and find Jaina at the docks. Hopefully, you can skip the introduction quests and be ported straight to Borealis. When you get to Borealis, run around and do the intro quest, turn that in, and then you'll need to meet with Cyrus Crestfall. Shake his hand, listen to his story, and turn in that quest. Pick up the next quest. I also pick up and complete the Ferry Pass quest. Go speak with the 7th Legion mages and come back to the Harbor Master's office. Pick up the next quest and choose the location on the map on the wall. Turn those quests in and you'll be able to pick up the Zandalar campaign quest on the ship. Choose the Zolzadar foothold on the map on the table. Turn it in and pick up the next quest. Ask the High Commander what the plan is and listen to the plan. Now you'll be able to set sail for Zolzadar and finish up the leveling. I pretty much wrapped up the leveling once I got into Vol'dun. Here I am hitting level 70.
I hope you enjoyed your time living in the past. in the present.
Once at that point, I do the War Within quest, use the scroll to get to Silithus, and skip the intro quests and get ported to Dornogal. Doing a /played, I can see that it was 2 hours and 5 minutes. This could easily be under 2 hours if I made a Horde alt, as I could skip the BFA intro for Alliance, or even if I got a path through a different zone instead of doing BFA. There is so much that can be done to speed this up even more. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Also feel free to leave a comment on how fast you were able to level up your alts by doing this.